Hello and welcome to Legal Information, Law Insights. I'm Advocate Mukund Mahajan, and today, we'll be discussing a topic of paramount importance: the Constitution of India, its history, and the changes it has undergone since its announcement. This is a crucial topic for anyone interested in understanding the evolution of Indian law and governance. So, let's dive right in. Introduction to the Constitution of India. Let's begin. The Constitution of India, which came into effect on 26 January 1950, is the supreme law of our country. It laid the foundation of India's political and legal framework. The Constitution was drafted by the Constituent Assembly, and Dr. B.R. Ambedkar is often referred to as its chief architect. This historic document replaced the Government of India Act 1935 and aimed to provide a blueprint for a sovereign, democratic republic. India's constitution is one of the longest in the world, containing 448 articles in its original form, divided into 22 parts, and it also included 8 schedules. Major features of the Constitution. Now, let's briefly highlight the major features of the Indian Constitution. 1. Sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. The preamble of the Constitution outlines the fundamental values upon which the nation is built. 2. Federal structure with a strong central government. India follows a federal structure, but the power of the central government is predominant. 3. Fundamental rights. The Constitution guarantees fundamental rights to all citizens, ensuring justice, liberty, and equality. 4. Directive principles of state policy. These guidelines aim to establish social and economic democracy. 5. Independent judiciary. The judiciary remains independent from the executive and legislature. These features have played a vital role in the functioning of India as a democratic nation. Amendments and changes in the Constitution. Since its adoption, the Indian Constitution has undergone significant amendments to address the changing needs of the society and governance. In fact, the Constitution is one of the most amended in the world, with 105 amendments made as of 2020. Let's look at some of the key changes that have shaped the modern-day Constitution. Subsection 1. The First Amendment, 1951. The very first amendment, the First Amendment of 1951, made changes to fundamental rights. It imposed certain restrictions on the rights to freedom of speech and expression to maintain public order, decency, and morality. This amendment was a response to the first few challenges to the Constitution in the early years. Subsection 2. The 42nd Amendment, 1976. One of the most significant changes occurred during the emergency period of 1975 to 1977 under Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. The 42nd Amendment of 1976 made sweeping changes, including the introduction of the words socialist, secular, and integrity into the preamble. It also gave more power to the Parliament, curtailing the judicial review powers, and altering the procedure for the removal of judges. Subsection 3. The 44th Amendment, 1978. In response to the excesses of the emergency, the 44th Amendment was introduced in 1978, which sought to reverse some of the provisions of the 42nd Amendment. For example, it restored the fundamental right to life and personal liberty, and strengthened the protection of the judiciary's independence. Subsection 4. The 73rd and 74th Amendments, 1992. The 73rd and 74th Amendments of 1992 brought about major changes in the governance structure by introducing Panchayati Raj, rural local government, and municipalities as constitutional bodies. These amendments aimed to empower local self-governments and ensure more decentralized political and administrative control. Subsection 5. The 86th Amendment, 2002. The 86th Amendment in 2002 inserted Article 21-A, making education a fundamental right for children aged 6 to 14 years. This landmark change emphasized the importance of education and aimed at ensuring a brighter future for the younger generation. Judicial review and role of the judiciary in constitutional changes. The role of the judiciary in interpreting the Constitution has been pivotal. The Supreme Court of India has played an active role in the process of constitutional amendments. For instance, the Basic Structure Doctrine, established in the Keswananda Bharati case, 1973, holds that there are certain fundamental features of the Constitution that cannot be amended by Parliament. Over the years, the judiciary has ensured that changes made to the Constitution are in line with its core values and principles, even while allowing for flexibility to meet the changing needs of society. Conclusion and future amendments. The Constitution of India has evolved over the years, with amendments reflecting the country's growth and transformation. As India continues to develop, there may be further changes in the Constitution, but its core values will remain unchanged. The Constitution remains a living document, capable of adapting to new challenges while preserving the democratic ideals that form the foundation of our republic. Thank you for watching this in-depth exploration of the Constitution of India and the amendments made since its announcement. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Legal Information, Law Insights. Drop your thoughts and questions in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer them. Until next time, stay informed and stay empowered.